Are you looking for the best welders for beginners? In this video, we will look at some of the 6 best welders on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Super Deal Pro Commercial MIG 130 AC Flux Core Wire. The Super Deal Pro is a budget-friendly flux core welder with the inherent simplicity that the process offers. It includes absolutely everything the beginner needs to start welding, including welding wire. It plugs into a standard outlet and can weld to a maximum of 3/16 inch in mild steel. Controls are basic. There are 4 voltage settings, and while the wire feed has 10 positions, speed is a question of trial and error. While that could be viewed as a useful way to learn, the lack of specifics might be frustrating for some. A weight of 38 pounds offers reasonable portability. However, with a minimum 50 amp output, it isn't a tool for delicate welding. Also, somewhat confusingly, although 130 is in the name, the maximum output is 120 amps. In real performance terms, it doesn't compete with the Hobart, but it is a practical way to start welding for those who have very little to invest. At number 2. S7 TIG Welder HF-TIG/stick/arc TIG Welder 200 amp. Beginners who want to try TIG welding will probably want to do so with minimum outlay, and the S7 TIG/stick welder is a very affordable approach. It will run off a standard household supply or from a generator for those who want to use the stick process outdoors. It is light and very easy to carry around. At 85%, the duty cycle is the highest we have seen on any welder for beginners. Part of that is due to relatively low heat generation, and the maximum thickness in steel is 3/16 of an inch. It will also weld stainless but not aluminum. Considering the low price, there might be some concerns over durability. However, this is a very popular entry-level TIG welder, and feedback is largely positive. That said, the instructions provided aren't very clear. In general, we would recommend the help of a pro or a local class to get started with TIG welding anyway. At number 3. 40 Easy Weld 261 140 FCI Welder 120V. Our pick as the best flux core welder for beginners is a tool for those who want to invest in quality and durability from the start. The 40 Easy Weld 261 is a well-made machine that is easy to get to grips with. It offers the performance and portability that makes it attractive to those who weld on a regular basis. This welder plugs into a standard 110-volt outlet. Setup is simply a case of choosing voltage from the variable dial and setting feed speed, and it is ready to weld. While the speed has 10 settings, none of them are particularly fast. This is ideal for those learning to weld, but it can be a little frustrating for pros. The 40 Easy Weld can weld steel up to a 1/4 inch thick, indoors or out. Like all flux core welders, it cannot weld aluminum. At number 4. Hobart 500570 Stickmate 160i. While the stick welding technique is a little different than other arc welding processes, it is nevertheless easy to learn. The Hobart Stickmate makes an excellent choice as the best welding machine for beginners who need to weld outdoors or who need high-strength welds with minimal fuss. The Hobart Stickmate can run from 110 volt or 220 volt, making it easy to partner with a generator. It is among the more powerful of our selection and is capable of welding steel to a maximum of 3/8 inch thick. Although stick welding is often seen as a fast but relatively untidy process, the Hobart offers voltage adjustability in 1-degree increments, giving good control. It is lightweight and even comes with a carry strap. This is not a low-cost machine, yet it's competitive for its type and built for long-term productivity. At number 5. Yes Welder Digital MIG 205 DS MIG Welder 200 amp. With the ability to weld using MIG, TIG, or stick processes, the Yes Welder MIG 205 DS might seem a little intimidating for the beginner. In fact, it is surprisingly user-friendly. The required process is selected from a single button, and many setup functions are semi-automated. The Yes Welder MIG 205 DS will run off 110 volt or 220 volt, making it a go-anywhere machine that can take full advantage of the flexibility offered by multi-process capability. It has a longer duty cycle than many similar welders, and it can weld up to a 1/4-inch steel. The price is competitive, and the Welder MIG 205DS has proven reliability. The only real drawback is that while it is TIG capable, the required TIG torch is not included in the price. At number 6. Lotus MIG 175 amp MIG welder with free spool gun. Lotus is another of the top welding machine manufacturers. While its MIG 175 is designed for light to medium duty professional use, it is suitable for beginners thanks to its ease of use. It also comes with everything needed to get started, including a gas regulator, a basic mask, a chipping hammer, a wire brush, and a spool gun specifically for welding aluminum. Maximum weld thicknesses are a 1/4-inch in mild steel and 3/16 inch in aluminum. At 85 pounds, it is surprisingly heavy by comparison with similar tools, but MIG can't be used outdoors, so reduced portability is unlikely to be a problem. However, the Lotus MIG 175 does require a 220-volt supply, which prevents us from recommending it as the best welder for home use. A generator would need to be used, or a dedicated socket would need to be installed. At number 6. Lotus MIG 175 amp MIG welder with free spool gun. Lotus is another of the top welding machine manufacturers. While its MIG 175 is designed for light to medium duty professional use, it is suitable for beginners thanks to its ease of use. It also comes with everything needed to get started, including a gas regulator, a basic mask, a chipping hammer, a wire brush, and a spool gun specifically for welding aluminum. Maximum weld thicknesses are a 1/4-inch in mild steel and 3/16 inch in aluminum. At 85 pounds, it is surprisingly heavy by comparison with similar tools, but MIG can't be used outdoors, so reduced portability is unlikely to be a problem. However, the Lotus MIG 175 does require a 220-volt supply, which prevents us from recommending it as the best welder for home use. A generator would need to be used, or a dedicated socket would need to be installed.